Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing very well. Um, Feeling a lot right now. Um, good, good things, really. Um, I'm just about to uh, go to a retreat over the new year, the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st into the 1st. And I will be sitting with the medicine ayahuasca for the second time in my life. And so yeah, if you have any experience with that, you you know, you know. Um, and if you haven't, if you're at a place where uh, emotionally, from a place of resourcing, if you're resourced enough to be able to do this, whether it's financially, emotionally, mentally, it is a lot. But if you're at a place where you're resourced enough to be able to handle it, it is an extremely powerful experience, and I cannot recommend it highly enough. Um, but also be prepared. Be prepared for what lies on the other side, because what lies on the other side is a very different you. I've already experienced that once, and what's interesting about it too is um, it feels very permanent. There is before an experience like this, and then there is after. Um, yeah, it's difficult to put it any other different way than that. Is who you are on the other side is very different. Your life is very, very different. You have a much different, let's say, standard in your life. The bar is set so much higher because you've chosen to wake up this part of yourself, to go deeper into the emotional, the spiritual layers of your body and of your spirit and of your mind, deep, deep recesses of your mind, and unveil everything and root out all of the areas in your life that are holding you back, at the very least, like the most potent ones. And you can't go back to normal life after that. You can't. And would you want to? You know, it's taking the red pill from the Matrix. And there's that part where Neo says, "I can't go back, can I?" And Morpheus just says, "No." But if you could, would you really want to? And I can say very clearly for myself, the answer is no. Even though it's hard, it's very, very hard, because you can't get away with the same habits that were holding you back, the same mental programmings that were holding you back. There's so much that is unveiled during this process. You can't just go back to life as usual. You can't just go back to the normal way of doing things. You have to make changes. And it's uncomfortable because you've already seen behind the veil. You've already seen through all of the bullshit of your life. And you've gotten a glimpse of what your life would be like without that, to have really, really fully surrendered that and let that go. And now you're presented with the choice of going into your daily life to actually integrate the experience really fully or not. And in integrating it, you are shifting habits, ways of thinking in your life through consistency, through daily action, through discipline, whether it's things like journaling, whether it's things like exercise, physical fitness, whether it's the kind of material that you're reading, who you're relating to, how often you're relating to these people, friends, family, everything like that. Relationships have to adjust to meet the new standard that you hold within your body. And if you don't do that, you're the one who pays the price. And you're always the one who pays the price. It's just you're so much more acutely aware of it after going through an experience like this. So, man, it is daunting, yes, but truly, one of the best decisions that I have ever made in my life, and one of the best decisions I think any human being could ever make in their life, is to go into an environment like this and have the intention to surrender themselves fully. So I'm gonna be gone here for I know I've been posting pretty much every day. I missed a couple days, but pretty much every day for the month of December. But I'm gonna be gone until the beginning of January. So I'll probably see you back like on the second or third, something like that. Um, Typically, what they ask, the facilitators ask, is not to actually post anything regarding your experience, and not to put it out there to the world too much. To have the experience be for you, um, and I'm gonna hold true to that. What they're talking about more specifically is um, the specifics of the experience. The actual container itself, like what is actually going on inside the container. That it's really, really important for that to be a closed container, a sacred environment where what happens there stays there, and then outward into the world you go. And but as far as the impacts that it's had on me, and some of my own personal emotional processes, some of my own personal mental processes, I believe those things, it's not frowned upon at all, potentially even encouraged to go ahead and process those things outward. Um, so I'm going to feel into that and see if this is an experience that I feel like sharing in any way and how it's affected me moving forward. If I feel like sharing more than I already have here just today, then I will do that. But regardless, I will see you on the other side of all of this. Probably like the 2nd or 3rd of January ish, something like that. So, regardless, sending you a tremendous amount of love. In the meantime, thank you for tuning into this. And I love you all. And Happy New Year.